With their homeboys, with people that I ain't the only one person this happened to. Happens all the time. They know where to go when they want to get the ideas. Yeah. When they want to get the ideas, they know exactly where to go.
I get
but here's the thing is they got the bread. The only thing is the person that they can get ideas from just may not have the money to finance and pull off whatever it is they get pulled off. Right. They'll take the idea and then go and hire a white boy and say, hey, let's do this shit.
Bro,
at some point you're just gonna be like, hey, because niggas like me getting our shit taken.
These niggas have a complex. Niggas have a complex when they get money. Some niggas where they want to be the only rich niggas.
That's it.
Yeah,
they don't want to make.
I'm not talking about that. That's a different. That I agree with. Yeah, I'm talking about the other part where you're saying they have to talk about this. How? Because you keep saying that. Yeah, he did. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. He said they should be talking about the. He can't teach you.
No, I said, what are you learning from the show?
That's what I said. I don't want to learn from. I don't want to learn shit from Matt Barnes. Nigga, I promise you.
Like,
I promise you, just talk basketball to me.
So why are you making a nigga money that don't fuck with? I don't understand.
Making the money how?
They're fans.
Anything into you to help with your survival.
So I should stop watching basketball or TV.
I'm not fucking
basketball.
I'm not fucking.
I don't watch it.
I don't fuck with shit.
So you don't watch the Lakers play?
Is it the system?
That contributes to my survival.
It's the economics of the whole situation.
It is all economics.
So I say that to say, how many DJs do you know that's probably getting like $100 when they go DJ?
Right.
They only getting $100. Dude, Paris Hilton gets $250,000 every time she DJs. But why does she get that? Because when she goes to DJ, she's going to have the bottle service there. Fools are going to be in there with the bottle service. Fools are going to pay for the tickets. The VIP, they're going to pay for all that. So it's just like, dude, like the basketball players, it's an economic status. Like, dude, they're messing with people that's going to bring in that bread just like they're bringing in the bread. And that's what people going to want.
Yeah. But my question to that is like what Ty said, though. Like Ty said, we probably wouldn't see Jalen if there wasn't no Jacoby, right? Yeah. So are there not any black people that are Jacobys? Like black people that's not regular? You know what I mean?
It depends on the channel.
That's his homie. Or is it the system that says because even now think about it. We don't see.
I can't blame the system.
We don't see Shanny and Sterling. We don't see. You know what I mean? Stephen A. Smith and Jalen. You know what I mean? Nowhere on TV.
Hey, Snap.
So is it the system?
It depends because if you want to go mainstream channel, ESPN, Fox, then yeah, you got to do it that way. But the internet, motherfuckers making more money off this internet than they making off that shit.
Right.
The internet ain't no system in your way. The internet, especially the only thing in your way on the internet is the ability to finance it. And if you have the ability to finance it and you can run commercials and your shit is dope, that shit Kevin Samuels was a nobody. 2 million people, like how Kraig started it. People don't know what the fuck they want until you give it to them.
But the
fans don't know shit.
But that's my point about that. My thing is. Go ahead, Doug.
No, go ahead, because I want you to forget yours.
No, but that was my whole point. Even though it is that, you feel what I'm saying? On air, why are they not pulling somebody else? Like you see what I'm saying?
Because of what he said.
Man, bro.
Because of what
system?
It's the system.
No, not the system. It's because of what he said.
No. Hold on.
He said because
you said if you want to make it.
These athlete niggas like shitting on people.
Time out. You said if they want to get to.
I've seen it with my own.
But you said just now. You said a couple minutes ago. If you want to get to Fox News and all them shits, then yeah, you got to deal with that. Those are the ones we talking about, though.
No, the internet. We on YouTube. But
who? Because I'm talking about Jacoby. They on TV. I'm talking about the niggas on TV.
I'm saying Barstool Sports is on some regular ass podcast shit.
Who's on that? What show is that?
Barstool Network.
But Barstool.
What show are we talking about?
A bunch of their different shows.
What show? Come on, what show? Because I'm naming specific. I'm naming specific shows.
Fire. Barstool. Fire.
That's not.
He's talking about
2 black guys.
No, he's talking about Jalen.
So I'm asking for the example. Jalen
and Jacoby.
Where they at? Where they at? On TV. Okay, then. So those ones I'm talking about.
The bread is on YouTube now. I'm saying if you want that TV bread, where you gotta be muted, then yeah, you gotta go that way. If you want that TV bread.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, the only reason why you need to get to the TV is because with the internet, the way the internet is between Spotify and all these people, if you already got $100 million sitting in the bank. Whatever you got, if it's dope and you got the money to finance it, you're going to get more money if you go to podcast, YouTube, Spotify route. All I'm saying is, going back to Kraig said, these niggas is scared. These motherfuckers don't know who they are, and they insecure. They don't want the next person. That's the biggest thing. The NBA niggas see somebody is getting a little more than they getting, they cutting them off. These niggas is hoes.
You said they scared,
right?
And that's all. But that's the whole point. They scared. Not that it can't happen. All I'm saying is that it's not that it can't happen. It's not that it won't work. It's that these niggas are scared.
If you know these dudes are scares and weenies and cowards, why do you have any expectation from them other than some scary weenie shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't waste my time worried about why they ain't. You know,
we can't worry about weenie.
Yeah.
Well, it's not about worrying about it. Like me and him, we've been affected by it. So when you've been affected by something, you gonna talk about it.
Y'all affected by weenies? What y'all talking about?
Is there a difference between?
It's not even just scared. You gotta think they've been coached.
Oh yeah.
Through their whole.
That's all they know.
That's all they've seen.
So it's not like it's not like Kraig going out to go get somebody for himself. It's like they're having people be brought to them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you can't necessarily blame
these niggas. They ain't shit, bro. A lot of these pro athletes ain't shit.
Most of them
it's a program. It's like they're just.
I get that. I get the program. Trust me, I understand.
Bringing it to them.
The person that stole my shit, they went and started a podcast with another NBA player, and it's got 2 NBA niggas and put my numbers next to theirs.
Right.
I'm killing both of them niggas. Right. So at some point, somebody gotta wake up like this shit ain't working.
So is it the same thing as
talking to the mic?
Is it the same thing as for example, we talking about the people already being established and bringing people up, right? But let's say Kraig creates a show and he got somebody that's already on that level. You feel what I'm saying? Are they not coming down not because they're afraid, or it makes them feel like they're dropping a tier to bring you on?
It's that.
They like, you know what they say? This is somebody hear all the time. Yeah. This is what they say. If you're around your big niggas, you hear this. They not in the league. Don't you hear that?
Yeah. So they not level.
You talk about anything, they not in the league. Yeah. But at the same time, it'll be around. I remember there was one other white, like Middle Eastern comic. All the dude saw was a non-black person, and they're like, "Oh, hey, you can come on in here." They don't like themselves. They don't like us. Oh, that's what he's saying. Because if it's a white boy or someone that's non-black, they'll take a chance and be like, okay, maybe that white boy can help me out. Maybe that Middle Eastern dude can help me out.
Or
they don't understand that they are. Or if it's broad.
That's a good point too.
But it's a war on regular niggas, and we just acting like it's cool.
At some point you gotta say something.
It's a war, nigga. It's a financial war, my nigga.
The war on regular niggas is cool. I'm trying to get out that regular nigga zone, man. Period.
Well, man,
you know what I'm saying? That's what we do. There you go. We ain't gonna get there talking about the niggas who ain't throwing down the ladder.
Hey, but the reason why so many rich ones of them is because a lot of them people got the ladder thrown down to them, and they had a cooperative economic. All I'm saying is this: when it comes to athletes, black people are the oil.
I'm talking economics right now. I'm talking pure economics, bro.
Athletes are
once an athlete becomes a fucking podcaster and they hop into entertainment, it's a different type of commodity. Yeah. It's a completely different type of commodity. It's not like being an NBA player. You know what I'm saying? So
it's the same person, the same character, the same quality.
Man,
he was an idiot. That's part of the reason. I mean, let's just say follow. They're easier to control and manipulate. Right. That's why they got in the league, period. That's why they can make all that money. That's why it can be worth $150 million, but can't answer a $50,000 question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they're not qualified for that. They very easily they want to stick to. They want to be safe.
Yeah. I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
So we're the solution makers, though. So it's easy for us to be like, well, we just got to accept it. It is what it is.
No, not accept it.
But so what about a solution to the problem? Because at the end of the day, they do owe us.
We put them there.
They owe us.
No. We got to be accountable. If you don't put nobody nowhere who ain't putting you nowhere.
How many times have you went to how many times has an NBA player came to you and cheered for you at your job?
No.
How many tickets to an event that you've had has an NBA nigga bought?
None.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. As the consumer, you have rights.
No. That's possible.
You do.
To what?
What you mean, nah?
You have rights to what?
You have rights
to that player?
If I buy a product and the product isn't giving me what I want from the product, I have a right to complain about
it. Are you nuts?
If you're an NBA player, you just a glorified SKU number. You're a glorified product on a shelf.
Right.
That's all you are. You're not a better man. You're not you're not nothing but a fucking product.
You have rights.
Exactly. Why are you expecting so much?
If the product that I bought hops off the shelf and now it's trying to come into my lane, I got a right to be like, hey, hold on, my nigga, you just a Snickers bar. Yeah. What the fuck is you doing down at the pool hall?
You have that right, yes. No one's arguing that.
Trying to bet me on a game of pool.
You
have that right. No one's arguing with that.
About it. Like, I remember
so I can't deal with you. And once you step into a lane that ain't yours, I got a right to comment and say, "Hey, nigga, well, shit, let me."
But that's just.
They don't step into these lanes.
I think you're looking at yourself as a regular dude. Niggas are not looking at you as a regular dude. Right. They see you doing all this shit. Niggas not looking at you as a regular dude.
Man,
but
I don't practice classism, my nigga.
That doesn't change.
So what I'm saying is, if I could do it, and I don't have much. If I could do it, it's no excuse for them niggas, bro. We've been making way too many excuses for these niggas. Yeah, they can do exactly what we doing.
Right. To your point, if anybody, if you could do it, anybody can do it, right? To their point, if they was in the NBA and they could have made it to the NBA, you could have made it to the NBA, but you didn't.
But they're podcasting.
But they're podcasting.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though.
They're podcasting now.
Well, after basketball.
So why would you go to an NBA player? Hey, what would you do with $50,000? I want to hear about Doug Christie. Why did you sock Rick Fox like that?
Yeah, what did he say to you?
Yeah, what did he really
say? What did he say to you
when
he elbowed you? That's what I want to know.
But you gotta ask yourself more questions. I ask myself 10 whys.
Okay.
Why would he ask me that? Okay. Or why would I ask him that? Well, how could I be in his presence to even be able to ask him that? Because I've been doing shit for you. I've been giving you great ideas and giving you shit to make you bread. So now that it's time to flip, where I'm like, hey, bro, how do I get myself in a certain position? Now I can't get that answer, but when you want it, you so used to being for motherfuckers bowing at your feet. You feel like I'm supposed to give you what you want. That's how you in business, bro. You gotta throw out things to see where you are with a motherfucker. You just can't let a motherfucker just get what they want all the time. I know sometimes people feel like they getting over because you giving them things, but at some point, a real nigga gonna throw something out there to see what you worth.
But again, you comparing like people that have had to grow up and have regular lives. If you've been indoctrinated into a certain kind of like treatment and behavior since you were 12, 13, 14 motherfucking years old, the expectations that we have don't necessarily apply. And I'm not saying that's no, here's the thing. You are right. But just because you're right doesn't always mean it's going to work the way that you
want. But do you know how to change it? Because you're right. A lot of times people operate on autopilot. You change it by bringing these topics up.
You can't
because
be scared,
sometimes people they probably do have a heart for it. But until they get someone to say it in a certain way, they'll be like, oh, okay. Because going back to what you were saying about about the whole thing, why would they do it? I look at like one of my Jewish mentors, what he would tell me, cooperative economics. Like we are the ones who have it. He was like, you see them people walking around Hancock Park with them little sideburns. A lot of them ain't got no money. But the ones who do got the money, they know the importance of investing in those who don't, because what's going to happen is them Jews know them white folks don't like them either. But the more of us that are on, the more if I can make you a good lawyer, that's one person that can help me out.
Right.
If I can put you on the city council, that's one person that's going to give me something later on.
They give to kids all the time.
And we're not going to get there until we have these kind of conversations.
They give to kids all the time.
Right.
You never ask yourself why solely kids? It ain't because they love the kids. It's no competition created when you're giving tennis shoes to kids and hot dogs and doing basketball tournaments. It ain't there. There's nothing. There's nothing gained. There's no competition created there.
Or
why aren't they giving more to the kids' parents or the uncles
to get them out of that situation?
Because they don't give a fuck about that. It's all to save face. It's I'm gonna give you what I think you should have, but you can't ask me for what you want.
Right.
And that's not a good, healthy relationship.
I hear you, but at the same time, it's like, well, you can't expect, like, I feel like you can't tell me how I'm gonna spend my money.
No,
you can't tell me how I'm gonna help.
Also,
because we don't know.
It's not help. It's not help if you're not giving me what I need.
Hold on. Because we don't know who all this motherfuckers is helping.
Oh yeah,
like I'm a regular nigga. And I'm helping a lot of motherfuckers back home. So I can imagine a nigga with millions.
Right.
Like, I'm sure he's taking care of way more people than I am. So it's like, what I look like, hey, I also need.
You know what they doing?
Why are they feeding the homeless? Why do niggas feed the homeless when ain't nobody going hungry in this country really like that? That ain't a problem. Niggas dying of starvation is a very small problem in America, but they're always feeding the homeless. When they have GR, they have food stamps. The government is already doing that.
They follow on the script.
And on top of that, look, when it comes to these athletes, they go back to what Kraig said. They don't want to see people come up, say level, because they talk about these money managers. You know, if you want to keep somebody in the position that they are, give them charity. If you want to bring someone up, you invest.
There we go.
These same people, how many athletes do you see? Okay, I'm going to invest in this restaurant. That restaurant fall belly up. Kevin Garnett broke right now. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right when he retired, was broke. He had to pay 3 more years. These motherfuckers, when it come to us, they don't want to invest in us.
Kevin Garnett,
but they will invest in those people,
right.
And then get broke. Antoine Walker, every time they come
broke,
broke.
On bitches and bullshit. On bitches and bullshit.
They will tell you. They will tell you the majority of their money went to bad investments into their fucking family. They will say that.
If I make $100,
no, they will tell you how you going to. That's what they say.
When I make $100 million, I'm going to create. Everybody in this room is rich. I'm going to create millionaires. Right. That's how you stay rich. These niggas are glorified consumers. They're glorified products, and they don't know anything about managing money and creating bread.
So why you want to go to their podcast and listen to managing money and creating bread?
I don't do that.
But that's what you were saying. That's what you were saying, Kraig. That was my issue.
That's not what I said.
You go there and talk about regular stuff. It ain't got to be money management. I mean, these cats are already talking about regular life. It will be another dope dynamic to get a regular person's perspective in those two.
Specifically black.
It creates a synergy that makes the people.
So can I get some clarification?
We ain't going right now?
No, we on now.
No, we just came back.
No, we've been going to the Supreme Court.
So let me get some clarification from Kraig. I think you're talking about something specific, maybe an NBA player that you have dealt with.
I know
back and forth. I'm just saying, is that what we're talking about? Somebody you dealt with and you've done stuff for him, and then now you're asking him, hey, what do I do with this $50,000? He's like, man, I don't know. That's a whole different.
This is speaking to a mental condition where the people that we view as having more than us aren't being held accountable for the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. That's to me. That's what it's about.
Athletes then? Yeah, because it's people from my hood, right? It's people from like Gardena who made it rich. Are they obligated to come back and help me?
Right, lawyers and stuff.
Yeah. Nobody's obligated to help nobody.
You know, if you want to keep it.
I'm sure he keep it.
All I'm saying is this: a lot of the time in our community, a lot of times those business people do come back. What I'm saying is this: when it comes to the athlete, there's a special kind of mental thing that they under. There's a reason why they like athlete. You're
like
done making money
to a hoe. It's like talking to the greatest hoe in the world who still loves her pimp with all her heart.
Exactly.
That's what talking to a professional athlete is.
It's no coincidence that me and Kraig got the same story. And we ain't talking about the same person.
Right. And you know who touched on this a little bit? J.R. Smith was the first person I've ever seen publicly really touch on it when he was talking about how none of them have pulled their resources. They're asking. It's like, pull your resources together and build the gym that you keep asking everybody else for. So, it's like, you're worth 150, you're worth 175, you're worth 100, you're worth 250. And it's one of those things, it is the conditioning thing.
It's the perversion of competition, bro.
So are you mad at the hoe or are you mad at the pimp?
For me, I'm not mad at nobody. I'm just speaking to the mental condition where a motherfucker can't make a decision, an educated decision on their own. You know what I'm saying?
They've never have.
Never have.
Nah.
So why you expect them to now? That's the point. That's why I keep saying.
These cats spend a lot of money on. They invest. These cats do invest their money into things all the time.
Somebody else brought to them.
Navigating them.
Yeah.
Someone tells them.
Losing.
Right. So what you expect? What you expect?
All of this money will soon.
And why do you think a lot of times these owners aren't afraid to give them this money? Because they know they're gonna get it back. I have the car dealership. I own the real estate. I do this. I do this. I can give you $100 million because I'm gonna get 75 fucking mil back in 3 years. I can give it to you. I'm not giving you shit I can't get back. I'm a regular dude.
Somebody said I ain't mad at LeBron. I get the industry, but it's more regular people like us in the world, and it is disappointing that more regular motherfuckers didn't kick up a fuss about them niggas stealing. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like, shit, y'all got the power out there.
And on top of that, these athletes, they're the main ones that come to us crying when they go broke. Yeah. They're the main ones saying that. And what do we hear people say? Man, the NBA done did so much for the black economy. It done did it. That's for black people. And that's why I'm like, no, it ain't. It's for that nigga. Right. Because that nigga's going to do what he do with it. And he going to get that money right back to them small hat motherfuckers. And they going to be right back with us the next time. Right. And what all we saying is this. At some point, somebody got to sit back and say, stop and think. And these people ain't all the way dumb. All it takes is 1 or 2 people to stop and think. And then the minute that person kick it off, it creates a momentum going back in the other direction. But that doesn't happen without these conversations.
I agree. We're going to wrap up the show, man. Tell them where they can find you, G.
All right. Penn Roethlisberger on IG, Snaptastic_Penn. You already know we got the show coming up April 9th. Promo code SNAPS. You think you're right on the time? Well, I write more.
You already know what it is. Bad Boy Blaze. Shout out to myself. OOBLZ at Instagram. Holla backwards. Peace.
Hello world. How you doing? It's your boy Autobots. You can find me on Instagram. It's Autobots. You can find me on TikTok. Autobots. You can find me on YouTube.
Autobots.
You can find me on Facebook.
Autobots.
Follow, subscribe. Love your life, and you dig.
Y'all know. All right. Y'all know me. It's your man Sunny in the evening. Don't follow me on any goddamn thing. And keep moving. But hit the like button before y'all move over to the next person.
Shout out to the I'm Out There Nation. I know you out there, man. Uncle Todd Comedy, Facebook, Twitter, IG. Check my album out. It's called I'm Out There. Blame the Bartender. Taco Tuesday. Yo-Yo, You Only Young Once. Check that out. Shout out to the Kraig Factors out there, man. Shout out to Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What?
It's a place.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to the I'm Out There Nation. I know you out there.
Hey, yo, Chet, Ibo Bueno.
Hey!
Regular _DOZ, man. I got my fucking, I got my rental business coming up. I rent cars on the side here and there, so I'm upscaling my business. I'm gonna have my shit up and going, like real legit. So, come to me. You need a rental, you need a luxury rental car, come to me. Don't come to me for no bullshit. These prices, my price is my price. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell you that right now. Tell you that right now, man. Y'all know where to find me, man. Regular _DOZ. Holla at me. I love everybody.
Is there a Nigeria discount?
Absolutely not. I don't care about none of that shit. Everybody paying the same fucking price. Fuck I look like.
Good to know.
Follow my YouTube page. Dewan B. InCincinnatiRace.com, HotepIsh.com, and the new BreakthroughAS.org will be up next week. And yeah, all that good shit. So it's a lot of good things going on. Follow the Instagram, all that good shit. And then live April 9th, Kraig Facts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Kraig Facts, April 9th, Club 402, downtown LA, man. Make sure y'all buy those tickets, man. They're going fast as a motherfucker, man. Dozy, you gonna be wearing some African shit?
I thought about it. I might.
Really?
Che.
Hey.
My people's gonna be in the building, man. We gonna be up.
Shit.
All right, put the commercial.
Our people.
Yeah.
Los Angeles, I'll tell you, this is what you've been waiting for. Live at Club 402, Kraig Facts, and the all-deaf digital all-stars will be roasting and doing stand-up comedy. There's 2 shows with limited seating. Please purchase all tickets at thekraigsmith.com. Los Angeles, I'll tell you, this is what you've been waiting for. Live at Club 402, Kraig Facts, and the all-deaf digital all-stars will be roasting and doing stand-up comedy. There's 2 shows with limited seating. Please purchase all tickets at thekraigsmith.com.
That's funny.
We're back, man. Check out the website, purchase the merch, thekraigsmith.com. Buy those tickets to the show. Shoot, man, the fellas, we gonna rock out. Me and the fellas gonna rock out. If I owe you something, get it from God. God.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good show, man.
Yeah.
How long was the second stream? Like an hour? You gotta come down.
I'll make one. What are we talking about again?